Let's see. Jesus loves y'all. This I know. And that Toby Keith said. She said, I've seen you in here before. I said, I've been here a time or two. She said, hello, my name is Bobby Joe. Meet my twin sister, Betty Lou. She said, we're feeling kind of wild tonight. You're the only cowboy in this place. And if you're up for a rodeo, we'll put a big Texas smile on your face. I said, girls, I ain't as good as I once was. I've got a few years on me now. But there was a time back in my prime I could really lay it down. But if you want some love tonight, I might have just enough. I ain't as good as I once was. I ain't as good as I once was. I'm as good once as I ever was. I used to be hell on wheels when I was a younger man. Now my body says that you can't do this, boy, but my pride says, oh yes you can. I ain't as good as I once was. That's just an old hard truth. I still throw a few back, talk a little smack. I'm feeling bulletproof. Don't double dog dare me now, 'cause I might just call your bluff. I ain't as good as I once was. I'm as good once as I ever was. I still hang out with my best friend Dave. I've known him since we were kids at school. Last night he had a few shots, got in a tight spot, hustling a game of pool with a couple of redneck boys. One great big bad biker man. I heard David yell across the room, hey buddy, how about a helping hand? I said, Dave, I ain't as good as I once was. My, how the years have flown. There was a time back in my prime I could really hold my own. So if you wanna fight tonight, then those guys don't look all that tough. I ain't as good as I once was. I'm as good once as I ever was. I ain't as good as I For some reason it just don't sound right there, dear, but that's all right, I reckon. God be with y'all. Maybe Keith won't get too upset about it. Thank y'all. God be with you.